everyone, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, I thought it'd be quite good to do like a Christmas Day timings kind of video. I put a video on the other day all about how to plan your Christmas day, like if you're hosting, what food you need to get and things like that. And so many of you messaged me asking about timings, so I thought I would do a video on this. I'm sorry if you're watching this thinking this is really boring, but I'm the kind of person who loves these kind of videos. I love to be organized. I love a list. So I've made 3. So I'm going to talk you through my list and just show you what I do to prepare for Christmas. I am hosting this year and I find it really important for my head to have lists. Lists of what I need, lists of what I need to still buy, and then lists of how I should prep and when I should start cooking things. So I'm going to talk you through my list that I have made, and hopefully there might be something in there that might help you guys, like guide you through your day to make sure your Christmas day goes really seamlessly. I'm one of those people who I like to do quite a lot of prep before Christmas so that on the day I can just enjoy my time with my family, spend as much time with my kids as possible without having to be in the kitchen all day. So if you want that kind of day too, then hopefully you will find my timing prep quite useful. I have got a glass of Prosecco because I just feel like it's nearly Christmas. You can't plan something like this without having a little glass of something to warm your cockles, to make you feel happy. So if it's a coffee, if it's a cup of tea, or if it's Prosecco, wine, whatever, grab it and let's plan together. If you're watching this video and you're new to my channel, I would love for you to subscribe. I post loads of videos like this, obviously not all on Christmas, but loads of like organizational videos and prepping videos, and I love food content. So you're gonna see lots and lots of foodie videos on my channel too. So if you like what you see, then I would love for you to become one of my viewers. So with all that said, I'm gonna get straight on into this video and I'm gonna talk you through what I am doing for Christmas Day. So obviously Christmas Day is literally around the corner, so we need to get organized. Okay. So basically, the first thing I do is I make a list of like what I will be cooking on Christmas Day. So for example, I've obviously got like a turkey on there. I've got a pork because I do a pork joint as well as a turkey joint, just because I find some people don't love turkey. It can be quite dry. So if I offer another meat, people can have a bit of both, or they can just have the turkey, or they can just have the pork. So I have got turkey, pork, potatoes, pigs in blankets, carrots, parsnips, Brussels, sausage meat, stuffing, all the usual things on there as well. And then I have also got things on there that I need to do. For example, lay the table. We have like a little drinks gathering in the morning. So I put like, get the glasses out ready for the drinks party. I've put like wrap any last minute gifts, and also I put down there cauliflower cheese, but that is something that someone else is bringing, but I just wanted to actually put it down there so I have in my mind, because that does still need to go in the oven. So then what I do is I go through and I kind of highlight by putting a little star next to it, anything that can be done like the night before, the day before, so anything that can be prepped before. So I'll put a little star by it, and then when I come to doing my Christmas Eve list, I know that everything with the star by it is what I can add to my Christmas Eve list. So if we move over to my timing schedule, you can see that I have got a Christmas Eve list, and I have also got a Christmas Day timing list. So my Christmas Day one is a lot longer than my Christmas Eve one, because this is literally like bullet pointed down in different time slots. I'm that organized. I'm going into time slots so I can kind of tick them off. I love ticking off things on my list. I can tick them off as I go along. So if we start off with my Christmas Eve list, I have put 7 AM, hit the shops. I'm one of those people who loves going to Sainsbury's first thing in the morning on Christmas Eve. I just find there's a really good vibe there. Everyone's in a really good mood. It's not too busy, because I think people fear going to the shops on Christmas Eve, so you can kind of cruise in, get the last minute offers that are available, because everything gets discounted on that day. So it's actually a really good day to go in and get anything that might be quite expensive. For example, I always buy my smoked salmon on that day, and every single time I've been in there, it's always been discounted. So remember that, because it is a good day for shopping. So I've got 7 AM, go to the shops, and then on Christmas Eve, I will prep as much food as I can. So I will prep my potatoes, my carrots, and my parsnips. So for those of you thinking, but how can you do that without them going brown? What I do is I peel them, I chop them all and then I put them all in big tubs of water. By doing that, you will not let them go brown. So I will literally have all of those bits prepared, and then I'll just have big saucepans and leave them on the side of my counter with all the different things in there. So I'll have one for potatoes, one for carrots, and one for parsnips. I will then also prep my pigs in blankets. I like to make my own pigs in blankets. I don't know why, I just find the shop bought ones are really salty. I don't know if for any reason why that is, I can't even tell you. So what I have done this year is I have bought big chipolata sausages, and then I have bought my own bacon, smoky bacon, and I'm gonna wrap them up, and then I'm gonna chop the chipolata sausage into 3. So I'm gonna be making my own little pigs in blankets. So I will do that on the Christmas Eve, and I will also lay my table. I will get my glasses out ready for my drinks party, and I will do all my last minute wrapping on that night as well. So this is my Christmas Eve sorted. So when it comes to Christmas Day, I move on to my next list, and I am able to just work my way down my timings list. So I like to wake up, I mean the kids probably will wake up about 5 o'clock because they'll be so excited that Santa has been, so we'll probably start our day around 5 to 6 a.m. And then we will spend a little time together. We will have our breakfast together, just chilling, opening presents, having loads of fun. And then we will go, well, I will go straight into starting my prep. But I do like doing it like this because I feel like everything just flows really, really well. So what I have done is broken it down into different time slots. So for example, 8 a.m. I have said to put my pork in the slow cooker. So this year I am doing pork in the slow cooker, and what I'm adding to it is bacon rashers on top. I'm adding some brown sugar and also some garlic cloves. I just found this recipe on Pinterest and it said it's amazing. So I'm gonna give it a go this year. You don't add any stock or anything like that. That's literally how you put it in the slow cooker. So I'm gonna give it a whirl. I'm gonna let you guys know how it turns out because I am gonna be vlogging Christmas Day. So if you wanna see how the pork turns out, then definitely give that like Christmas Day video a watch. Because it is obviously something you can cook throughout the year as well. So 8 a.m. my pork goes in the slow cooker, 10 a.m. my turkey goes into the oven. Now, if you've got a bigger turkey than I do, my turkey is only 2 kilos, so it's not actually that big because I am doing pork and turkey and there's only 10 of us, so I didn't need to buy a huge one. So my turkey I have worked out needs 110 minutes in the oven on 160. So if you've got a bigger turkey, just remember that you might need to put your turkey in sooner. So the way to work out how long your turkey needs in the oven, it's 20 minutes per kilo, add 70 minutes, okay? So that's a really good kind of way to work out how much time your turkey needs in the oven on 160 degrees. So yeah, if it needs a little bit longer, put your turkey in earlier. Some of you might actually need to even put it in at 8 o'clock in the morning when your pork goes in the slow cooker, but yeah, that's completely down to you guys. The reason I'm putting it at 10 is because it'll be ready at 12 and then I like to let it rest for 2 hours. That way as well, your oven is completely free and clear to add in your potatoes, your carrots, your parsnips, everything like that. You're gonna have so much more space in your oven if you get your turkey cooked in the morning. So then I have put 12:30, I'm gonna parboil my potatoes. My drinks party will be going on at this time. Everyone's turning up about 11:30 and they stay here until about 1:30. So while I'm having my drinks party, I can enjoy it from 11 until 12:30, and at 12:30 I need to start thinking about our food because we like to eat about 2:30ish. So 12:30, parboiled potatoes. 1 p.m, put the potatoes in the oven for an hour. 1:30, put the carrots and parsnips in the oven. Remember, they're already peeled and chopped, so you just literally need to take them out of the water and pop them in a roasting dish with some goose fat or some olive oil, whatever you fancy. Then 1:45, I'll put my sausage meat and my stuffing and my cauliflower cheese into the oven too. That will all be pre-prepped as well, so it's so simple. Pop it on a baking tray in the oven. You don't really even need to think about it. Then 1:45, I'll be making my Brussels. I do that on the hob. If you guys don't know how to do Brussels, I have got a video that I did a little while ago. I'll pop it down in my description box. 1:45, I'll also be doing my gravy, and then at 2:30, I will serve. And at about 2 o'clock, I will ask Chris to carve the meat. So that's kind of like asterisked down there. Sorry, my battery just completely ran out. So I am just gonna take off from where I was. Right, so like I said, at 2 p.m, Chris will carve the meat, so that is not really in my scheduling because that's Chris's job, but he knows that at 2 p.m. he has to do that job. And then after we have done this, I feel like I can just relax. Then it's dessert time, and I feel like there isn't any schedule for that. It's like people might want to have like a little chill, let their food go down, and then we have dessert maybe about 4 o'clock. And then obviously, everyone gets a little bit peckish for something to eat in the evening time. So what I have for then is just like sausage plat, I have some prawn cocktail, I have par-baked rolls, I also have leftovers and anything like that. So everyone will obviously come back up, say at about 8 o'clock, have a little extra to fill themselves up, and that will be the end of our Christmas day. And in between all of this, I will like wash up pots and pans as we go along so that I don't have a huge pile of things to wash up at the end of the day. I'll also make sure my dishwasher is completely empty, so I'll probably run a cycle in the morning after I have kind of prepped any more that I need to prep and after we've had breakfast, and then I will run it again after our Christmas lunch, and then I will run it again in the evening so that in the morning it is ready, like on Boxing Day morning, it is ready to empty, and then I feel like my whole life is organized and complete. I just wanted to add a little like Christmas Day hack in for you guys. I'm sure loads of you do this already, but to make space in your fridge, make sure you keep all your drinks outside. I mean, it's cold enough in England to have all your drinks outside, and then when you go to get a new bottle of wine or Prosecco or beer, it is already cold without having to take up valuable space in your fridge. I hope this kind of timing, schedule, organization has helped you guys out a little bit. Let me know in the comments if you have any other questions. Have a lovely Christmas and New Year, guys, and I will see you soon. And thank you so much for supporting me this whole year. I honestly can't thank you enough. I'm so happy. I've got 20,000 subscribers now. It just makes me so very happy to know that you guys watch my videos and you support my channel. So thank you so much from the bottom of my heart. Enjoy your Christmas, and I will see you again soon. Bye.